The reason nobody respects you has nothing to do with what you say. It's what you do right after you say it. And I'm about to show you the exact moment you teach people to ignore you. Most people think respect is earned. It's not. Respect is lost, and you're losing it every single day in ways you don't even see. Here's what I mean. I spent 35 years in billion-dollar boardrooms, and I've watched the same pattern destroy brilliant people over and over again. They say something smart, nobody reacts. Then somebody else repeats the exact same idea, and suddenly it's genius. And they think, I have a credibility problem. I need to speak up more. I need better ideas. Wrong. You don't have a credibility problem. You have a desperation problem. Because every time you say something and then explain it or defend it or try to make people understand why it matters, you're teaching them you don't believe it yourself. So once I started teaching leaders to stop doing this, I watched execs who got talked over in every meeting start commanding rooms by just showing up. They stopped chasing respect, and the second they stopped chasing, everybody gave it to them. So here's the system. 3 rules that will feel wrong, but they work every single time. Rule number 1, say it once. This is the hardest rule for people to follow, because when you say something and nobody reacts, your instinct is to keep talking, to fill the silence, to explain what you meant, to make sure that they got it. But here's what actually happens. The more you talk after your point, the weaker your point becomes. Because repetition signals doubt, and people don't respect doubt. Here's what to do instead. Make your point, stop talking. Let the silence sit. If nobody responds, don't rescue it, just wait. Because the person who's comfortable with silence controls the room. Rule number 2, stop asking permission. Most people kill their credibility with how they end their sentences. Does that make sense? What do you think? Is everybody okay with that? Every time you ask for validation, you're signaling that you need it, and people don't respect what they have to approve. Here's the fix. Stop turning statements into questions. Instead of, I think we should probably do X, say, here's what we're doing. Instead of, does everybody agree? Say nothing. If they disagree, they'll tell you. But when you ask for agreement, you're giving them permission to say no. And they will, either consciously or subconsciously. And rule number 3, be wrong loudly. This one breaks people's brains because everybody thinks respect comes from being right. It doesn't. Respect comes from being certain, even when you're wrong. Here's what I mean. I've watched leaders lose respect by being right, but hesitant. And I've watched leaders gain respect by being wrong, but decisive. Because people don't follow perfection, they follow conviction. So here's what elite leaders do instead. They make a call fast, without hedging. And if it's wrong, they don't apologize, they don't explain, they just say, that didn't work, here's what we're gonna do instead. No drama, no defense, just the next move. And everybody respects that because the person who can be wrong without needing to be right is the most dangerous person in the room. And here's what most people miss. They think that these rules are about acting confident. They're not. They're about being willing to lose respect in order to earn it. Because here's the truth. The moment you need people to respect you, they won't. But the moment you're willing to be ignored, they can't stop watching you. If you want to learn how to do this, how to walk into any room and command respect without chasing it, without begging for it, without needing it, I built a system that teaches you exactly how. Not theory, not platitudes, the actual mechanics of how elite leaders get everybody to pay attention by caring less. How to say things once and make them land. How to use silence as an influence weapon. How to be wrong without losing credibility. Now, it's not for everyone because most people want to be liked, but you can't have both. You can be liked or you can be respected. Choose. The link is in the description. I'll show you how to stop chasing respect and start commanding it.